Hi everyone, welcome to today's event. In today's event, I will share with you how to become the best version of yourself. A lot of people ask me, how do you become the best version of yourself? And a lot of time people have trouble becoming the best version of themselves is because they believe that they have to know who they are the moment they are born out or the moment they can understand and comprehend. Society is expecting a younger kid to understand their strengths, their talent, their likes, and their dislike the moment they can understand and comprehend. But that is true. That is not true. Because the thing is, as a human being, when we are born out, we do not know who we are. It's only when we learn about who we are as a human being, then we can start to discover who we are as an individual. Okay? So to learn more about yourself, to become the best version of yourself, is like a learning skill. The more you put in to learn about yourself and the more you apply in what you learn, the more you can have a better understanding of yourself, that you can take better action steps to transform into the best version of yourself. Okay? And in today's society, we face a difficult challenge of helping us to discover ourselves because there are two important things that we have to do to help us understand and become the best version of ourselves. First, we have to learn, right, about us as a human being. And that is a difficult task itself. Another thing that we have to learn is to learn how to block out society and external influences so we can stay focused on learning about ourselves. But if we are influenced by society and external things, then it's hard for you to focus on yourself, to learn about yourself. So we face with the two most difficult things in today's society to help us discover about ourselves. First, we believe that we have to know who we are, but that's not true. It's a learning skill. And also, we have to learn how to block out external influences so we can truly focus on ourselves to help us become who we are, to become the best version of ourselves. Okay? So, in today's event, I will share with you certain steps to help you discover who you are, to help you become the best version of you. Okay? So the first step is to learn about yourself, right? Because like I said, as a human being, we born out not knowing who we are. It's only when we learn about who we are, then we can understand who we are to help us make great decisions. So in this case, the first thing you want to learn is about human potential. Because why? Because you are a human being. The more you learn about human potential, the more you will learn about yourself. And the thing is, there's a lot of things about yourself that you don't know until you start to learn about it. Okay? Because, like, for example, as human beings, we are born out with so many strength and talent. We are born out with similar strength and talent as others. It's just that we don't know that we have those strength and talent. It's only when we learn that we know that we have it, then we can start to believe in ourselves. Because all of us born out with the same strength and talent. But at the same different level. But we have all strength and talent, but each of us has stronger strength. Certain strength you have stronger than others. Other people have stronger strength than you, but you still have the same strength as other people. So in this case, if you discover something about yourself that you like, then that is your strength. And then if you want to grow that strength, then you want to learn and apply that strength. And that's how a strength becomes stronger. Okay? So in this case, whatever you see in others that you want to become successful in, you also have the strength to do as well as them also. It just depends on how much effort you put in to apply and grow your strength. And because that is human being, we're born out with same seed, same strength. It just depends on which strength are you willing to put more effort in. The strength that you put more effort in, then it will grow bigger. It will grow stronger. And if the strength that you did not put the effort in, then it won't grow stronger and then you become weak. Okay? So in this all this case, it all depend on your effort. The more effort you put in to apply such skill and knowledge, the stronger it becomes. And that's the great thing about human potential. We all have the same ability to do things successfully. It just depends on are you willing to put the effort and time in. Okay. So another thing you want to learn about life is to help you learn more about life because you are a part of life, right? You are part of life. So the more you understand about life, the more you understand about yourself to help you make good decisions, to help you become the best version of who you are. So in this case, you want to learn more about the purpose of life. Why do we born out? What is the purpose of life and what are we meant to do in life? Why things exist a certain way? Because if you know how things exist in a certain way, then you can make better decisions to help you apply successfully in your life, to help you understand more about yourself, to help you become the best version of yourself. Okay? Other things that you want to learn about life is to understand what can you control and what you can't control. Okay? Because if you try to control things that are uncontrollable, then you won't get the result you want. And if you don't get the result you want, then you are not getting the outcome you want in life, and then you'll be disappointed. Because if something you can't control, then you want to put the effort in. But we have to learn. You have to learn what can you control and what you can't control. Because a lot of time people try to control things that are uncontrollable. And if they put in the effort to try to control things that they can, then they will get disappointed and get stressed out and unhappy, and then they won't be able to understand themselves. Okay, so another things you want to learn more about life is learn what is happiness, between gratification and happiness. A lot of people confuse with gratification for happiness and happiness for gratification. There's a distinguish between happiness and gratification. Okay, and you want to learn more about them so you can make better decision what you should do to help you understand yourself more. Learn more about meaning and purpose, because as a human being, the qualities that we want to experience in life is happiness, meaning, and purpose. So you want to learn what are those positive qualities and how can you manifest them in your life to help you experience those things more. And when you are able to experience more positive qualities, you are able to understand yourself better to help you make better decisions, to help you understand who you are, to become the best version of yourself. Okay? So other things that you want to do is learn and try as many things as possible, because life has so many things. And the more you learn new things, the more you try new things, then the more you will understand more about human potential, the more you understand about life, and then the more you understand about you, right? And also you want to meet different type of people, learn from different type of people, okay? Because different people will teach you different things. Even though other people might teach you same thing as other people, but they have different experiences that they can share with you that can educate you to help you live better, to help you apply in life better. Okay. And so when you are able to learn more about human potential, more about life, then you will discover more about your strengths, your weaknesses, your likes, and your dislikes to help you make better decisions. But if you don't take the time out to learn, then how would you know, right? If you don't know about happiness, if you don't know about human potential, and if you don't know what is meaning and life purpose, then how could you know what kind of action step for you to take to experience those positive qualities? And if not, if you don't know the correct knowledge and facts, then most likely you will take the wrong step. You will make the wrong assumption. And when you take the wrong action step, then you're not able to experience what you want to experience, such as meaning and purpose and human potential to help you become the best version of yourself. Okay? Because like I said, if you don't learn and you based on society and external influences, society and external influences will influence you not to experience happiness, not to create life meaning and purpose. Because if you pay attention to the media, they don't teach you about happiness. They don't motivate and inspire you to go out there and create life meaning and purpose. But they try to do things that doesn't fit as a human potential. It doesn't fit to help you experience happiness. Okay? And if you don't learn, then you're more likely to influence from the external influence that you're not going to get to help you understand as a human being. Okay? So learning is the first step to help you understand who you are, to help you become the best version of who you are. Okay? So the second step is to take action. Okay? Once you learn about human potential, Once you learn about your strength and talent, and whatever strength and talent that manifests that you think is part of you, then you want to take action and test it out. Because learning is one thing, but applying is another thing. Okay? Because sometimes when we learn about ourselves, we might think, oh, this is my strength, this is my passion. But when you apply it, it tells a different story. And that's why taking action is so important. Okay? So whatever you think your strength is, whatever you think your life is, as you learn about human potential and life, you want to test it out right away, immediately. You do not want to procrastinate. Because the sooner you take action, the more you will start to understand yourself. Okay? So once you take the action, and you will get a result, right? Positive or negative. So whatever the result you get, positive or negative, it will teach a lot about yourself. So let's say that you test out one of your strengths and you find out that, oh, I have a good experiences, which means it could be your strength. And what that means is that that's your strength, and then you want to see how can you learn and improve it to make it stronger. Okay? Or if you take action and you find out that, oh, no, this is not my strength. Okay, it's teaching you about something, right? It's teaching you that this is not my strength. Could be my weaknesses. So the more you understand about your strength and your weaknesses, the better opportunity for you to make better decisions. Okay, and that is important. And then once you take the action step, and then you want to reevaluate yourself. Okay, is this my strength? Is this my weaknesses? And what can I do next to further to help me understand about myself? Okay, so the same with life. If you learn something about life, something new, something interesting, you want to take action and try it out in your life. And once you try it out, then you will have a better understanding. Does that fit my life? Is that who I am? Is that help me become the better version of myself? Okay. So once you take the action and you learn if this is a positive or a negative or not, right? And the next step is to repeat. So, which means once you learn that, okay, this is my strength, I apply it, and this is my strength, which means repeat means you want to learn again. Learn new knowledge and skill. How can you learn new knowledge and skill to improve your strength, to make it stronger? Learn new knowledge and skill. How can you learn it and apply your strength in different ways, in different life area to help you develop a better lifestyle, to help you understand yourself more? And that is important. Okay. And if you have a negative experiences, okay, then you want to see where can you learn the new knowledge and skill to overcome that negative experiences. Your negative experiences teach you that, okay, this is my weaknesses. Okay, then what do you need to learn to overcome that weaknesses, to manage that weaknesses? So it gives you the opportunity to learn new skill, new knowledge to help you overcome that negative experiences so you can have better experiences in the future. And that is the key. Okay. And so it becomes a cycle. Once you learn something new about yourself, you apply it. And once you apply it, the outcome teaches you something about yourself. To it tell you where you need to learn new knowledge and skill, and you repeat. Learn and apply, learn and apply, learn and apply, and that's the cycle. Okay? And the more you do that, the more you understand yourself. Because the more you learn by yourself, and the more you apply, it teaches you where you need to keep on learning and growing. And that is the key. Because as a human being, we can never truly know completely about ourselves because we are not perfect. And when we are not perfect, which means there will always be something that you can learn and improve. No matter how positive the outcome is, there was there will always be something that you can learn and improve to give you a better experiences, to help you become a better person. And if you have a negative experiences, the negative experiences is teaching you what you lack. So in this case, it's telling you exactly what you need to learn to overcome that negative experiences to help you become a better version of yourself. And so that is why to understand yourself is a cycle. Learn and apply, learn and apply. The more you learn, the more you apply, the more you understand about yourself, the better decision you can make to help you become a better version of yourself. Okay? So when you are taking action steps to help you understand yourself more, is to be really clear and intentional and confident in your action step. Believe that what when you take an action step, it will give you the result you want. Okay, believe that. That doesn't mean that you will get the best result, right? Because we are not perfect, but we have to believe that whatever action step you take, you will get the better result in the future. And that because when you have that belief, when you are clear, and when you are intentional, when you are confident, you put more effort in to get a better result. Okay. So in this case, every action step you take, you want to make sure that it help you reach your full potential and help you understand more about yourself and help you experience more happiness and help you create life meaning and purpose. When you're clear and intentional that your action step will help you increase your happiness, will help you increase life meaning and purpose, that means you're more determined to take that action step, and you want to be determined. You want to be confident in your action step. Okay. And whatever the outcome is, either positive or negative, you will learn, right? It will teach you exactly where you need to learn and and improve to have better outcome in the future, to help you become a better version in yourself in the future. Okay? Because life is not about having positive outcome all the time. Life is about positive and negative experiences. Because again, we are not perfect, which means we have to expect ourselves to have negative experiences because the positive experiences will teach you different things. The negative experiences will teach you negative thing about yourself. And that is important to remember. We have to learn from both aspects. That's how we truly understand ourselves and who we are as an individual. Okay? Because life is about learning and applying and growing. It doesn't stop because we are human beings. Human being means we are living things. We have to keep on growing. And the best way to grow is to learn and to apply. The more you learn and apply, the more you grow. That means you are a human being. Okay? And you want to be more confident in your action step, like I said. When you are confident, when you believe in your action step, you tend to put in more effort to do something. And the more effort you do something, the clearer outcome you will get. Okay? It's not about having positive outcome or negative outcome, but the outcome that you get, either positive or negative, it will teach you more clearly on what you are lacking or what you should improve. But if you're not confident, then you are unlikely to take the action step very confidently, and then the result that you get is not really clear. It's not teaching you clearly on what you need to improve. But when you are confident, then you put more time and effort in to do something, and the result that you get, it will teach you clearly on what you are missing, or it clearly teach you what you need to improve. Okay, and that is the key right there. It's the key in life is whatever experience you have, the experience should teach you clearly on where the next step is, right? Because it's all about improving. But if you are not confident and you are taking action step and the positive or negative outcome that you get, it doesn't show you clearly what you need to improve. And if you can't see clearly on what you need to improve, then how can you know what to learn? And if you don't know what to learn, then it's hard for you to learn the right knowledge and skill to take the right action step, right? And that's why you want to be very confident about your action step, and don't worry so much about the end result. Whatever the end result is, positive or negative, that will teach you different lesson, and then you will move forward from there. Okay? Because, like for example, one of the best way to get a good answer is to ask the right question, right? If you learn how to ask the right question, then you get the correct answer. And so it's the same with taking your action step. You have to be clear, be intentional, and be confident with your action step. And when you have those three things with your action step, the outcome that you get, it will teach you clearly on where you need to learn to keep on learning to improving so you can understand yourself, so you can be a better version of yourself in the future. Okay? But if you want to have a lot of positive outcome more than negative, then you want to keep on learning. Keep on learning about human potential. Keep on learning about life. Keep on learning new ways to help you become a better person. And the more you understand about human potential, the more you understand about life and yourself, then the better decision you can make about yourself, then the better outcome you will get, right? So it just all depends on you putting the effort to learn, putting the effort to apply, and then you will have better decision to help you have better outcome. Okay. And the reason why we have to keep on learning is because new knowledge of discovery. Every day out there, researchers are conducting countless of study to discover new knowledge for you to help you live better. But if you don't keep on learning, then how can you discover the new knowledge, right? And that's why it's important for you to keep on learning. Because people are out there conducting research on human potential, conducting study on life meaning and purpose, conducting study on happiness, and they discover new knowledge and skill. And if you want to learn what the new knowledge and skill is, then you have to keep on learning, become a lifelong learner. And so that's why the more you learn, the more you understand about yourself, the more you can make better decisions. Okay. And another thing to help increase your courage to take more action and to learn is to be proud of yourself. Like, yeah, no matter what the outcome, positive or negative, you will learn a lot about yourself. And that is the key right there. Okay. We can make a lot of mistakes, but a lot of people are afraid to make mistakes is because they see mistake as a negative thing. But if you can see negative as an opportunity to help you learn new knowledge and skill, then you have more motivation. Okay, be proud of yourself that you're willing to try new things, because it takes a lot of courage to try new things. Even if you have a negative outcome, you should be proud of yourself that you have the ability to try new things. Okay, because we need to try new things. That's how we learn about ourselves, right? And that's why it's important to try new things, learn new things, and be proud of yourself. If you have a negative outcome, still be proud of yourself that you took the action step. If you have a positive outcome, well, you can be proud of yourself 2 times. And that is important, okay? Always be proud of yourself, because life is not about positive and negative experiences. It's about learning from your positive and negative experiences. And that is the key to help you keep on learning and applying. And that will help you discover who you are, to help you make good decisions in life, to help you become the best person in life for you. Okay. And another great thing is that when you keep on applying and learning, you are able to create a powerful belief system for yourself. And that's what you want. Your life is about you, right? And to become the best version of you, you have to know what your belief is, your belief system. So in this case, the more you take action and learn, the more you know what fits and what doesn't fit in your life. And then you can put into your belief system. Your belief system is just you, the belief that you have, the value that you have that fit who you are as a person. However, if you don't take action, then how would you know what kind of belief, what kind of things best fit you, right? So in this case, the most powerful belief system that you can create for yourself is when you learn your own, is when you take your own action step. And that's how you create a powerful belief system for your life and for you. Because it is your life, which means you can't take other people's belief system. If you take other people's belief system, then that doesn't fit who you are. But in order for you to know what fits and what doesn't fit in your life, then you have to take the action step, right? You have to learn, and that's how you know. And that's why when you learn on your own, when you take your action step, no matter positive or negative experiences, you know what's good for you know what's right for you, where you can put in your belief system. And that's one of the most powerful way how you create a strong belief system for yourself. Okay? And the last thing to remember is that to discover yourself, to become the best version of yourself, is a lifelong journey. It never ends, right? Because we are human beings. We will never truly know who we are 100% as a person. And that is okay. The only thing we can do is keep on learning and applying, okay? And another thing you have to remember is that success does take time. To discover who you are is another skill that you have to learn, and which means there's another life success that you have to learn how to manage. And we all know success does not come instantly. Okay, so to discover who you are does not come instantly either. Okay, any success is about daily action, and you understand little bit by little bit by little bit daily. And success is like that. Success is when you do daily thing and you see your success little by little bit daily. That's how you become successful. And it's the same with who you are. You learn yourself through the daily action step, through the little thing that you do, through the little thing that you discover every single day. Okay? Do not expect yourself to have a instant moment and realize who you are instantly. That is just not true. That's not reality. Okay. So to discover who you are, take time, take effort as any other success because it's like a learning skill. Okay. You don't just learn a skill overnight. And it's the same with who you are as a person as well. Okay. And another thing to understand and remember that is that becoming the best version of who you are is not about knowing everything at the beginning. It's not about having all positive outcome at the beginning because that's not true. That's not going to happen, right? But it's about making decision in the present moment. Whatever you believe is good for you in the present moment, whatever you believe is your strength is in the present moment, you take action. You take action what you believe is right in the present moment. And that is how you become the best person in the present moment. We want to live in the present moment. So whenever you take an action step that you believe is right for you, or you believe that's your strength, that is being the best version of who you are. You're living in the present moment. It's not about waiting for the future. It's not about waiting for something to happen to be better. That's not the best version of who you are. The best version of who you are is taking action of what you believe in the present moment. And that is how you are becoming the best version. And that's how you make good decisions is believe in your own ability that, okay, this is the action step that's going to help me in the present moment. And that is the key. Okay. And another thing to remember is that the present doesn't just come out anywhere. The future doesn't just come out anywhere. The future has to come from somewhere, and that somewhere is in the present moment. So when you are taking action step in the present moment, and you believe that is who you are, and that's who you are, then most likely in the future you will make the same better decision as well. Is because the future comes from the present moment, and if you are being your best self in the present moment, in the future you will also be your best self as well. Okay, so and that's why. So always remember being your best self is about being your best self in the present moment. Whatever you believe is right, you take action in the present moment and test out. And the more you test out, the more you learn more about yourself because because human potential is about learning, applying, fixing, and improving. And it becomes a cycle of that learning, applying, and improving. And the more you do that, the more you learn more about yourself. The more you find out that you will transform into somebody incredible, and that is the best version of yourself. Okay, so that's the end for today's event. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next time.